Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Ashley here, and I got the girls, Avery and Aubrey. It's been a while since we've done a vlog. Last couple weekends been pretty busy with sports. Aubrey and Aiden are hitting it pretty heavy with soccer, and Avery started back volleyball.
There's this one pass I never done before. It's where I served, and the other team passed it back to the other girl, and the other girl passed it, and the other girl, the other team didn't catch it, so we got that point.
And so we're just gonna take a quick tour of the yard, show you the garden, do some watering, let the girls do some watering, playing outside. We did have the cows up here, but Aubrey came outside running and scared them off. So let's show you the garden. Haven't showed you that in a while. And if you like this video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you want. So we got these a couple, I don't know, maybe a week ago, but this was supposed to be a cucumber, and that was supposed to be a squash, and then I transplanted 2 strawberry plants here. They're doing well. And then another tomato plant. It's not doing so hot either. But the day I transplanted or planted the cucumber and the squash and the tomato, we had about, I don't know, 50-mile-an-hour sustained wind for most of the day. And as you can see, it pretty much put a beating on this, so don't think it's going to survive so much. Definitely the squash is probably out. And the strawberries are doing good. We're starting to see some fruit here. They're starting to come in. Not much. Don't know this tomato plant's going to survive or not, but we'll just keep watering it just in case. It might pull through, but kind of doubtful. But as you can see right here, the garden is doing real well. The ones that we first planted. This is the bell pepper. I planted another jalapeno right here. This is a jalapeno, bell pepper, tomato, Roma tomato, cherry tomato. And then we'll show you the cantaloupe and watermelon.
Peppers on here.
Yeah, we'll show that here.
Look how big these are growing.
I know. So, like Aubrey said, we do got some green peppers growing. It's doing really, really well. We've got about, I think I saw 3 of them on there. I'm not real sure. I know 2 for sure. Yep, here's one right here. So we got like a little small one. And we got these 2 growing. This plant's doing real well. We got 2 tomatoes there, and we got a couple. Gotta leaf it away.
One growed right here. One's starting to grow right there.
Yep, some right there.
Right there.
And the Roma is doing really well also. You can see some down in here. It's starting to grow. This is just a type of tomato, honey. And then the cherry tomatoes, it's starting to get real populated. It's got quite a few tomatoes on there. So let's take you over and show you the cantaloupe and the watermelon. This is the cantaloupe patch right here. It is really taken off since the summer heats come in. Watering it about twice a day. Same with this one over here. And then the watermelon right in here. You can kind of see it's really taken off.
Daddy, it's like this is a whole plant. Like this whole thing is a plant.
Yep. You can see the blooms. It's starting to get a lot of blooms on here. You can see them in there. So it's doing really, really well. A lot of blooms there. So you kind of see right there, it's kind of probably by the end of the summer, by, I don't know, probably another week or 2, this whole thing will be taken up. I did put these in right here on each corner. It's just rebar right here. I just hammered it in. Then I'm just going to go and put a hardware cloth around there. That way the vines will stay inside there. That way I can continue to weed eat and do all the other stuff and just keep the vines inside there and just let them grow up in there. They'll probably climb up the hardware cloth, but it'll be fine. So the girls are still watering.
Wait, is this one bloomed? Wait, Daddy, this one just bloomed.
We got some blooms on here still?
No, it literally just bloomed yesterday, probably.
Well, no, we do got some blooms right there. The yellow ones. You can see some yellow ones here.
But look at this one.
Yep. Oh yeah, we do got another one growing there, don't we? We'll show that here in a second. Avery did point out this one right here, so we got another one here growing. So it's really starting to take off. This, now it started really warming up around here, and the weather's been perfect for growing tomatoes. Everything's really taken off. Haven't had any insect problems yet with any of this. Doing really well. We'll take you out to the apple trees. The apple trees are doing real well too, so we'll take you over there here in a few minutes. All right, so we're heading out here. Got the little mini-me behind me. So this is the Honeycrisp right here. It's doing really well. You can see it's kind of got some leaves budding out here. You know, it's kind of a little concerned there. I don't know, about a week or two ago, because it just kind of looked like that, but maybe it's just a little late bloomer. Really been kind of picking off the cocoons from some of the, I don't know what moth it was, but something was growing on there. So we've really been paying attention to that, giving it plenty of water. You know, it's starting to get into the 90s, it's starting to get real hot here in Oklahoma. Wind's kind of picking up a little bit. This is the Gala. Again, you know, it kind of had some of the bagworms on there, but we picked off a lot of those bagworms, and it's doing really, really well. Yeah, it's doing real well. And you know, we just kind of keep pulling. Every time I'm out here, I just kind of pull some grass out from around it. That's from this morning when I watered it. And then we'll water it again here in a little bit. Just let the water run on it for about 10 minutes. So we'll just let that run for about 10 minutes on each tree. It should be good to go. Getting plenty of water, but like I said, since it's, I think got a high of 93 today, probably need to water them twice a day. I usually let that run for about 10 minutes each. Get a couple gallons down there each day. Aubrey, was it hot during your soccer game?
Very.
Very hot? How many scores? How many goals did you score today?
One.
One? How about yesterday?
I scored 3.
3 or 4?
3.
Okay. So I've uploaded a couple of Aubrey's games. It's 7v7. It's the only thing that's really going on right now. Aiden's doing some scrimmages. But yeah, go check out her game. She's doing really well.
In a little while, when he gets to one of my games or practice, he's gonna video it.
Yep, and whenever Avery starts having games and I don't have to go to the soccer practices, I'll film Avery's volleyball games and post them. Putting that bird feeder, we just filled it up yesterday. These birds pretty much go through all that in a day.
I call it the bird cafe.
Yeah, it is a bird cafe, really. It truly is. Most of it ends up on the ground, but they usually pick it.
Yeah.
So we've got a new addition. I don't know if I've shown you guys this or not. This is a white oak. My father goes out to our hunting land and picks the acorns, and he grows them every year. This is, well, I think what my mom referred to as a Mexican sunflower. Well, I need to give that some water here in a few minutes. We'll water those after we get done watering the apple trees. And the wildflowers are doing pretty good. We did have some of the flowers, the blooms. They were pink. Looks like we got a pretty bluish color, bluish purple color right here. We got one of those. These probably don't need to be watered. But yeah, to kind of show you guys how hot it's been here lately and how dry. You can kind of see the cracks in the yard. I come out here and try to just water this area once or twice a day also when I'm out here. But yeah, it's just hard clay. You can just kind of see it running along here.
We can actually use it for pottery to make stuff.
Yeah, not this type of clay, honey, not the red clay. But yeah, you can just kind of see how it's
like rock solid.
Yeah, it's just solid. So once a year or so, about once or twice a year, I come out here with a bow rake and just kind of scrape it up, try to soften it up a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, that's one reason why we have some foundation problems around here. It's because of this.
I just see it's kind of brown because he just watered it.
All right, so we got the trees watered. Now it's time to water stuff on the back porch. It is a beautiful day out here, isn't it? All right, let's make sure we get the water inside the plants.
Okay, we're gonna see which.
We got just real light.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe that's probably good, hon. It's probably a little lighter than that, especially when you get over to this one here, hon, okay? When you get to the Mexican sunflower, a little lighter on the pressure. There you go. I think the leaves kind of hitting it to where it's not going in. Okay, let's just fix it. There we go.
Use a lot of water.
Well, I've already watered it once today, so that's probably good.
Whenever we get whenever we get to plant these.
Well, we're going to do the tree pretty soon. We're going to put the tree kind of out in the corner the far corner out there, because that tree will probably get really, really big in a couple of years.
So this one's mine and this one's hers. We water our own plants.
Yep. Okay, that's probably good, Obs. Let Avery water hers.
Aubrey has more flowers than me. I love to make mud out of this. Whoa.
Let's not make mud. Dad's probably going to put that Mexican sunflower in there. It's supposed to draw butterflies. Water this a little bit, but we're going to throw a little bit more water on there. Just a little bit more. These watermelon and cantaloupe really take a lot of water. Might need to go over there and also water the blackberry bush here in a second.
What is this?
Huh? This goes on the top of those. It just blew off.
I know, but what is inside?
No, glue. I put glue in there. Just didn't hold very good.
These are easy stuff. I actually like this because I love watermelon.
Yes, it's one of Avery's favorite melons is watermelon. And then cantaloupe, and that's kind of why I planted watermelon and cantaloupe in this garden. I was, I talked about it in a couple of videos. I was just going to take this out, but since things kind of changed, food supplies and stuff like that, I just went ahead and decided to do some sort of melon that if it did get on the ground and it started growing across the yard, I could just pick it up and put it back in. Definitely wouldn't suggest putting cantaloupe or watermelon in an above ground garden like this. It's probably too small. You spend a lot of time just picking up the vines, the runners. All right, let's take a look at this blackberry bush. It's not as good as it was last year, of course. I think the cows really enjoy it. So we'll show it to you here in a second. This is our blackberry bush right here. Last year it was probably 10 feet this way, 10 feet that way. But I think the cows really, really enjoy it. So you can see we can start getting some berries right here. We'll have it on this side, what the cows can't reach. But they're doing a pretty good job of trimming it this year, as you can see.
There are trimmers.
Yeah. You do got some grass growing in there and some weeds that we need to pull out.
This grass?
Yeah. Pull this grass out, get it out of the way.
You could probably tell by it.
You got some long stalks here. Of course, it's kind of hard to maintain the grass when you got a field back here. But the cows have really done a good job keeping it down this year. So we're going to go ahead and just turn this on.
Oh yeah, you could see the branches.
Give this thing some water. It's kind of like what we did with the...
How many minutes?
We'll do another 10 minutes with this.
Yeah,
the thing's growing really good. Here's a new vine right here. Every time I go to put them in the fence here, the cows just eat them. So we'll let that run for about another 10 minutes.
I hate high drops because my ankles hurt because I haven't high dropped in a long time. I dropped.
Can you go across it, Aubrey?
I hate dropping down.
Well, don't drop. Can you go across it?
I hate drop down. So
It's going. Can you do it?
Make it blisters in my hand.
Yeah.
Because these are so rusty.
They're a little rusty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good job. Avery, can you do it? Let's see. She's hanging. She's hanging for dear life. Can she do it?
Nope.
Nope. She can't do it.
Here I go.
There she goes. Whoop. So I just picked the wasp nest off this blackberry bush. First time I've seen a wasp nest on something like this. Usually they're stuck on the house. That was kind of neat, wasn't it, girls?
Yeah, that looks like a beehive.
Well, yeah, but it's a wasp though.
How
it was
can
just
wasp,
hanging. It was just hanging right here.
How can wasp fit in there?
Yeah, it's kind of weird for them to
There's
be on
eggs.
something like that.
There's eggs.
I don't know. That one looks like it probably last year's.
Yeah, there still is eggs.
Is there?
Yeah, there's white eggs. You can see really close in there.
Yeah, can't really get focused on it. So just go ahead and throw it over.
What about wasp?
There we go. All right. Well, that's about it for today. Just a quick vlog, and the girls wanted to close out the video.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, and turn on the notification bell. Bye.
See you on the next one.
Bye. Bye.